Today we are going to make the legendary Chicago-style Italian beef sandwich. A sando consisting of thinly sliced BEOUF, hot peppers, sweet peppers, a nice moist French roll, and a lot of good stuff I'll tell you in a bit. Our first stop here is Paulina Meat Market. It's a legendary Chicago spot. They have a lot of great cuts, obscure cuts. You can ask them in the back. They pretty much always have what you need, whether it be lamb, beef, chicken, tons of sausages, a ton of cured lunch meats, and just, smoked meats, anything else you can get. Actually a pretty cool wild game section. And I guess I came out of season because usually they have salami footballs, but I'll settle for a bet, I guess. I think that'll do it. That'll be it? Okay. Yes, sir. BEOUF secured. Let's teleport and grab a sandwich from one of the best beefs in the city, Al's Beef. If you're from the city, you are probably already familiar with this beef temple, but if not, that's okay too. Let's go inside. Can I do a Big Al, hot and sweet wet? Fries, please. In all my years of consuming Italian beef sandwiches, I had no idea that there was an official stance for eating the sandwich. I knew I was an athlete, Mom. We are back at the crib. Let's test this bad boy. Ooh, baby. Wow. The double wrap. Oh, man. That is a juicy boy. Alright, I better assume the position. How's my form? Damn, she fine. Absolutely delicious. I think I know what needs to be done. Alright, we are going to start our Italian beef by laying in some beef stock here, some quality beef stock, then toasting our spices. I will have my blend posted down below in the description. We toast our spices to make them more aromatic and flavorful, then we're going to pop them in a spice blender, crush them up real nice like, and we're going to have a pretty orange-hued spice blend. This is the bottom round, and it's a cut from the booty of the animal. It's a tough cut that needs to be cooked low and slow, but it won't quite fall apart on you when slicing like many other cuts would, so bottom round it is. Pop that beef in the stock pot, followed by some garlic, our spice blend, and of course salt. Stir that around a bit with your hands, then it's into a 375-degree oven for about 3 to 4 hours. Once the roast is easily pierced with a sharp knife, it's ready to rock. Don't worry about tying your roast with twine, it's optional. If you have a single roast, you're not going to have to worry about it. That juice dripping off the roast is gold. It's absolute gold. We're going to remove that roast, we're going to strain it off to get the spices and the garlic out of it. You can discard the poop, and now we're just left with a clear, rich, delicious jus. Yes! Reintroduce your roast to that jus, then pop it in the fridge overnight. We need to let this cool down to slice it. Now is also a good time to remove any excess solidified beef tallow, aka fat. I like to remove probably like 60%, leave 40% in. Don't forget the snippy if your beef is trussed. The challenge with making Italian beef at home is to try to get it super thin like they do at the spots. One way to do it is by using a knife, but even if you have sushi chef caliber knife skills, it's still pretty hard to get it super thin. Another way to do it is by using a mandolin here like this, a Japanese mandolin. But in my experience, the quickest and most efficient way to slice the beef is, Italian letter opener style. Use a sharp switchblade to carefully... JK, don't do that. We're just going to use a mandolin instead. It actually works really well. Set the mandolin to paper thin mode and watch your little fingies because it could be a little dangerous. You don't want to have finger in your Italian beef. Or you might. I don't know. I don't know who I'm talking to here. Appendages aside, sweet bell peppers go great on our sandwich, so we're just going to warm our beef up over medium heat until it gets nice and steamy like so. The base of our sandwich is going to be a hearty French roll. This is something that's going to be able to take the juice of the beef and make sure that this doesn't really fall apart on you, even though it probably still will, which is part of the fun. Into our roll goes the beef, some hot Giardiniera peppers over the top, followed by our sweet peppers, and we aren't done yet. Get ready to take a sound bite because I like my beef wet. Alright, let's try this thing. Gotta get in the stance. This definitely does the Al's Beef justice. No disrespect to Al's Beef, but maybe too much justice, Who knows? Ad's Beef might be coming soon.